Hello Gemini, this is Solomon. I want to welcome you to your weekly reading for the week of March the 6th to the 12th of 2017. So this week I will be doing your energy readings for Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday through Sunday. Of course, these will be general in nature. So, I do focus on love life energies primarily, but also generalized energies, as many people watch these and everyone is not in love with someone, or you may be single and just looking for some generalized energy. So if you would like a private reading where I can tap into your specific energy and situation, then you can always come to me via my Facebook page or email me to set something up. Okay, so we will be getting into what's going on with you, and I will be I'm going to pull these cards out Monday and Tuesday. Let's see here. Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday. Friday to Sunday. Okay. So Monday and Tuesday we do have the moon in Cancer, and that's bringing out your second house of money, earned income, material possessions, and how you would like to make money if you are having some blockages there. So I did want to let you know that the sun is still in Pisces until the 21st of March, and it's activating your 10th house of career. So a lot of focus there when it comes to finding your purpose, work and different jobs and things like that. So a lot of energy around career pursuits. So Monday and Tuesday energy, you have the Magician in reverse, you have the Empress in reverse, then you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be, for some of you, you're dealing with an Aries, possibly. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? And there is some manipulation that's going on in a situation that you're dealing with, because I do feel like there's possibly some waiting, or there's a disconnect with you and another person. There could be a three-party situation, because the Empress is 3 here. We do have let's add this up, 3, 4, then we have 5. So there's some conflict going on, because this all adds up to a 5, all right? And this is like the Empress here is someone she's not very happy, because she's not in a place of comfort right now with her partner. They may be disconnected from one another. They may be across state, living apart right now. Sometimes this is not really being intimate with another person. Creative blocks, issues with pregnancy and fertility in that way. For some of you that could be having those issues, they could be like, say if you're married and you're in a marriage or relationship and you're just staying there because things seem to be okay, like keeping the status quo and not really wanting to kind of get away from that and do something different, where your partner is okay with that particular scenario and you may not be, or vice versa. There is blockages here for a lot of you that could be having some issues around the home front. If some of you have maybe wanted a different job or wanted a new job, and you may not have been able to kind of take care of yourself in a way. So there's something going on where maybe someone is taking advantage of you financially. Okay, there are issues there, because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is financial loss. Okay, not a happy home, not having a happy home. There's some real estate issues. Maybe you're together with another person, and maybe they're taking advantage of your funds in some way. So there could be a friend, this could be a family member, or anything of that nature. But the Empress here is not a very happy person, and neither is the Magician, because this is a person that says different things and is trying to get something to unfold in the way that they want to. And for the month of, I think it was last week, and March, it's partly here. I did do pre-shuffle and pull out the Romance Angel cards for when you have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So that's the card that's come up for last week, I believe, for a lot of you. So if you are trying to control a certain situation or someone, don't give into that energy, because that's what the Magician in reverse is. And a lot of times this could be the other person, but this is your energy reading. So it just depends on what this is, how this is coming through. Okay, if you are honest with yourself, don't give into that kind of energy to kind of get your lick back or revenge from another person, to kind of, and it's okay to express how you really feel if another person has hurt you, or if they've lied to you or anything like that. Say what you have to say, but don't come through as, making, saying different lies or any kind of deceit, because that's going to come back to haunt you in the end, because you don't want that to kind of happen to you. So don't give it out to the other person. You have to teach them, not a monkey see, monkey do situation. So just be careful about that energy with the Magician in reverse. All right. So Wednesday and Thursday, we do have the Moon in Leo, and it's activating your third house of communication within your immediate environment, around your siblings and neighbors. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. And the Seven of Swords is in reverse. So here I do feel, okay, that some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Now, the King of Pentacles in reverse is a businessman, a business woman, someone who's very greedy. Sometimes they could be very stingy. They're very conceited in a way, and they are sometimes taking advantage of others and doing different things underhandedly in a work environment. And this could be your partner that you're working with. It could be a friend or whoever this may be, but there could be some kind of infidelity or something going on that you are aware of. And for a lot of you, this is a good card to see, because I like to see this card because it's about a person or someone getting caught in the act. Some kind of truth may be revealed to you. This is through the grapevine. It may be coming to you via them. There could be some kind of communication. Something, you may figure out something that someone actually does. This comes about where if you're at home or something and someone is, taking from you. Remember I was talking about that taking or stealing, money, or someone is trying to take someone's partner, or any kind of thing that's going on where there's some kind of deceit and dishonesty with the Lovers in reverse. So this is infidelity. Sometimes it's just the inability to compromise in situations to bring about a better energetic state between you and another person when it comes to love. So someone just may be, lying about their feelings towards you, or whether or not this is another person in the background that they have been dealing with. And it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could be an air sign, a water sign, or a fire sign as well. So it just depends, but I do feel like something may be revealed. And with that third house being activated, it is some kind of communication. A lot of times this is energy where you're not wanting to hide your relationship with another person. A lot of you may want to reveal something that you've been keeping to yourself, or vice versa in a way. Now you want your relationship to be out in the open. You want commitment. You don't want this to be a hidden kind of a scenario or arrangement, and some people kind of just let that go on. And I do feel here that this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So, here there could have been some doubts about whether or not this person is for you, or whether or not it's the right person to kind of hold on to in a way, or wait for, to kind of compromise with. But I feel like for a lot of you, you may need to be patient. And that's why I always say that, it's important to, kind of reach out for a personal reading, because it's very difficult to kind of address these energies for everyone, because there's so many different situations that people are going through. So this card may be for you. You can kind of know through your heart, through your experience, through your intuition, whether or not you've already met the one, and whether or not they're worth kind of waiting for in certain situations. So we also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So through the rifts, the ups and downs that you may be having, sometimes it's the beliefs that you may have with another person. If they're doing things that are different than what you have expected from a partner in the past, It could be you've been used to fire signs, you've been used to water signs, but a different element, you feel like you can't really get along with this particular person. So you may expect things to kind of go dry or be sour all the time, but it can change eventually sometimes. And the universe is not going to usually match you up with someone that's going to be easy for you, because there's no kind of lessons to be learned in that kind of relationship or partnership. If there's the birth of some kind of knowledge or strength within a relationship, then that's good for both parties. But just kind of keep an open mind about this. And we do have a card from the Romance Angels of Let Your Friends Help You. Ask for and accept support from others. So if you are single, this is hanging around your friends, letting them know that you are single, that you are seeking and desiring to kind of meet someone new, and you never know who you may be able to run into. Other times I see this card where if you're waiting, I feel for a lot of you, if you're waiting to hear back from someone, and if they're not kind of compromising in a way, don't allow that to hold you back from having a good time and experience in life and the joy that you may be experiencing from your friendships. So get out and about and kind of enjoy that in a way, if you so choose to. This is always your choice. So, ask for help if you do need something, a third party or outside, getting involved if you trust someone to kind of share with them what you're going through. They may have a different point of view than you do at this time. So Friday through Sunday, we do have the moon in Virgo, and it's activating your 4th house of home and family. All right, so look out for family coming over, tidying up the home and doing different chores and things like that. So you may be pulled around the home. So you have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Fool in reverse as a major arcana. So if you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone that you may be around of this energy, it could be an astrological part of someone's chart as well. It could be their rising sign or moon sign, or this could be your rising or moon sign, okay? And I feel like some of you may be having something to say to a particular person after maybe some kind of truth has been revealed, okay, in a certain situation. But I feel like you have to be careful with dealing with someone like this, because it could lead to drama. And a lot of you may be avoiding getting into drama with this person because you know that she could be very flippant, and it may cause an actual fight or whatever it may be. So don't be naive to jump into a certain situation or say certain things to provoke someone in an argument, because it could lead to a bad outcome and a lot of negative energies there. And if you are dealing with the fire sign, another person who's a risk taker in a way, this person screws may not be there completely, whoever this may be, and you may be jumping into that relationship when they're not emotionally stable. And if they are someone who lies and cheats and get into different things like that, is dating many different people and having sexual encounters with these people, just be mindful of that. And sometimes this 5 of Wands in reverse is not the best of energies either, because sometimes we need to broach a topic, but you have to use your intuition here to know whether or not to approach a certain situation in that way. If you know it's going to be volatile, don't even bother. But if you do feel like you can talk and open up and express something and reveal something to another person to kind of get through whatever battles that you've been through, and do that, okay? Open up to this person, communicate how you feel. Don't avoid that conversation or saying what needs to be said. So there are different issues that could be coming about throughout this time. So I just feel a lot of you are still needing to be patient for sure. If you you feel like you're dealing with an enemy of some kind, if you feel like you can't kind of get the end result that you want at this time, be a bit more patient. That's what I feel is being called for. So let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, all right? So I do hope that you have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining me, and much love and light.